The week at the hospital. Can we stop working? Right now I'm working on the time clock in order to create perfect space between these numbers. Okay, and if you take a look, I just noticed this now. I'm going to take a look that I now have a block of time. Time comes in blocks. I mean, because this is the way it came out. So whatever the design does, it does. Now, we're going to start off at 1 o'clock. You notice there's no zero time because, let's say, the movement of time. This is it a, I don't even want to discuss whatever this might mean. I'm just looking at an ice cube over here. Almost like telling me, like, time was frozen or something. Because when I work and in the work I do, I like to just look for what shows up during my procedure of recreation of things, making things easier to design. I can't sit here and design a perfect face, but I can give you the skeleton of something. Now, since this shows you the before line, then this would show you the reverse. Like the reverse of this would be starting at 8 and would be finishing at 4. So 8 and 4 becomes Venus. And 1 times 4, 1 plus 4, all zeros. Forget about the 0 right now. The total here is 24. Okay, 6 times 4 is 24. 2 12s are 24. So whatever I can do, my 14 usually tells me about DNA and the birth through the passage in the sun. This one over here tells me about the gateway, and it also explains me at the same time I am, because in the 0 equals 6 also shows up the E letter. We have to see what vowels show up in this. Now what I'm doing over here in this section, well, let me finish over here. So the 1 is A, the 13 is M, the 10th letter is J, the 3rd letter is C, so Jesus Christ, alternate current, let's call it Amy, okay? My angel, I don't know, month of May. We have to repeat, according to so far my work in the last 12 years, we have to repeat calendars of the ancient, the Torah, even Chinese astrology, but really to get into it, we're going to go to the ancient Sumerians, or we're going to go to the Mayans, and here it says over here where we enter into Mars, ace creation. Ace creation is what they call this in French circumflex, but it's this way, the circumflex. And I'm starting to see different designs where I can start now heading into this design this way, and then heading into this design this way. But you cannot run both these pens because they're going to hit each other. So we're going to have some kind of gearing that meets these pens in the middle, that gears them together. When one side turns, it'll turn the other side. Or when this piece meets both of them, this clock will be turning both worlds at the same time. Or this clock will be turning off of this world and turning the time in this world. So I'm going to be taking into the fact that one side of time and the other side of time. When we get to B, I like to say the word bends, JD, disc jockey, Koji. I had a meaning for this, but I don't remember. This is part of memory area space, the half-life through Mars. This is the gateway, the E world, 1.75, 2.75, 3.75, 1 times 7, 1 plus 7. See, if I was just using 1 plus 7, right, I would be doing this. The reason I do it is because I'm drawing on these lines. The multiplied 7 would be the 45-degree angle, right? You see the way you can see, right, almost like the 4 X's are going around this way, and this is going straight down. And this will equal to the offset Budweiser bow tie. It'll connect to the Magen-David star, because on the Magen-David star, I hate to draw this so crooked, but you can see this piece over here and this piece over here is the same. And here, 168 hours in a week, artificial intelligent gateway. This will refer to, in gematria, this one over here is 26, the doghouse, and the heaven. Because the letter 26 will recreate 20 by multiplying 2 times 6, 2 plus 6. Equals 8 and 12, 20. Minus it equals to 4. Okay, that will be either your 4 corners. We can talk about Mars. We can talk about 22 to life. We can talk about how to create all 4s. 13 here, 1 o'clock creates a 4, and 10 o'clock creates a 4. 101. 11 creates a 5 or a 6, depending if you want the multiplication or you want the addition, whether we're online or offline, running on the cross, right? In this scenario over here, I have to calculate how to get to each one of these numbers by using the minimum amount of numbers to recreate it. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 will create the plus and the multiplication over the same tract. 2 times 4 will give me this. 1 plus 7, 2 plus 6, 3 plus 5. So with all the 8s, there's a lot of 8s in here, but most of them will be online, connecting heavens online on the cross. To create the 7, you can have 1 plus 6, 2 plus 5, and this will relate to the cube. The multiplication star system will be 1 plus 3. 1 times 3 creates the plus and the multiply together, creating the star, equaling to the 7. 2, 4, 1, 5, 3, 3 create the 6, 6, 6, 6. It creates the word F-O-X, Foxmass. Foxmass, how about Boston? Something to do with Boston and the Gateway. Why Boston in the Gateway? Because for Massachusetts, Mass equals to 23. Gateway is 17, 1 and 7, and 1771 was the Battle of the Tea Party. When you go to number 5, it gives you your memory, the E-world, the electronic worlds, the cardiac arrest, where we join the two worlds. We get the AD and the BC joint, where Christ was born, right over here. And then inside here, 13 will create your 4, 22 will create your 4, 1 plus 3, 2 plus 2, 1 times 4, etc. How your star system is built up through numbers. So this is the basic understanding of numbers, that if the world was created through numbers, this is how it would have to be. Raphael, 7286, in a constellation of Pegasus. I want to reiterate on something. Whatever it is, these are equations. I make things perfect for a better understanding. Anytime you see a 1, you also have to put the 2. You're always going to create, okay, with 1 and 2. You will always create, every one of these 1s will create 5, okay? When you see the 2, you'll put the 1. Every one of these 2s will create 5. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2. And the reason for that is because in between here and here is 1. In between here and here is 1. In between here and here is 1. So there's always 1 between 2. It's a long, long, long road. You're going to travel all the way to the dark master. You see the travel? You're traveling and traveling and traveling and traveling. Raphael, 7286, in a constellation of Pegasus. Coming to you from the hospital. I'm a little out of breath, but I think doing these videos strengthens my heart. Thank you for watching this video.